It's Allie. There's a hair. I am gonna start doing these questions, answers to these questions that I got. I got a lot of questions and I love it. I love it a lot. Getting to know you, getting to know all about you. Okay, I don't know the rest of the song, that's all I know. Look at all the questions. Look at all. I am just gonna go right through these immediately because you know how I like to gab, and it would be hours long if I really could do this with all the footage. A lot of them are similar, so I'm just gonna kind of squish them together, and I totally cut them out and like organize them and everything. I just want to say for everyone who was just like super complimenting and just saying how they enjoyed the videos and how fun they are, thank you so much. Like, I super appreciate you. Y'all are the reason why I do this, because you like it, you like it, you like to, how many times can I say that? 3. You enjoy the information, you enjoy it, and it's super rewarding to do that. So, oh, another disclaimer. Please forgive me if I say your name wrong. I do know how to read, but I just sometimes pronounce things the way they're not supposed to be pronounced, so I apologize ahead of time. I'm so sorry. It's not personal. So Elizabeth Leatrice says, hi, have you always lived in Texas? No, Elizabeth, I have not always lived in Texas. I was born and raised in Georgia, and when I was 19, I moved to Oklahoma, went back to Georgia, went back to Oklahoma. Long story, long story. Ended up getting married to, he just moved my camera, my dog. Dave? Ashton? Parker?
What?
I'm just curious who it was.
Just me.
Okay.
You look hot. Is it recording?
Yes.
You look hot.
I pay him to say that.
Nuh-uh.
Go!
I get to say it
I
every
get
day.
nervous.
Because you look so hot.
Go. And there's just a long story, but I ended up in 2002 marrying Bathtub Man. I married him and I moved to Great Falls, Montana. And so lived in Georgia, lived in Oklahoma, moved to Montana, and was it 2002? It was 2002. And then I moved to Texas about 5 years ago, a little over 5 years ago. So yes, I have lived everywhere. I am a gypsy for Jesus. That's what I tell folks. So yes, not all the time. I got here as fast as I could, as they say. From Patty Izaga, Taming Bubbles, and Christy Nikais. I said the name wrong again. But how I met my husband. How did you meet your husband? Keep the videos coming. How did you and your husband meet? How did you and your husband meet? So, so we met in youth group worship band, actually, for the first time. I was a little rebellious teenager and I was not going to church for a long time, and I went to this church with my mother because she begged me to go for her birthday. Ended up having an incredible encounter with the Lord, and so at that church they knew that I sang and played guitar even at a young age. I think I was at the time, what was I, 16 or 17? I went to this youth worship band practice, and I was tuning my guitar, and I look up and I saw my husband, and that's a whole crazy long story about how I was jolted by how I saw him. It wasn't like a love at first sight. It was like a, what? No, and I don't want to talk to you. And so I ignored him for 6 months, but that's a whole nother story. But I met him, to answer your questions, I met him in church basically. So if you want to know the story, I can tell you. It's just long, so I can't do it now. And then I'm going to go ahead and do this one from Christy too, that have you always been involved with the church or a church? Not always. Again, I've had my little rebellious times where I wouldn't go, and there's church hurt is the worst. It's horrible. It's like you open yourself up and you're vulnerable, and the truth is that churches involve people, and people aren't perfect. And so I was depending a lot on people, and I got hurt by people, and it's not right. I'm not saying it's right. I'm not saying they're justified. I'm just saying that I didn't always go, but I have found my hope in the Lord, and so now I stay a part of a church body because the fellowship is so important to me, and I feel like I can't do my life without my family, my church family around me. So to answer that question. So now we're into some other questions. This is kind of like the same kind of genre too. Gazelle Medina asked, I'd love to know, oh, she says she loves my channel. She loves my channel. Thank you so much, Gazelle. I'd love to know what your favorite TV shows are. You always quote my favorites. Oh, and what has been your favorite discoveries after you downsize? Okay, so my favorite TV shows, I would have to say The Office, the American version, and Parks and Rec. Because we've been watching Parks and Rec. I just got into Parks and Rec like, I don't know, like a couple months ago maybe. But I'm more of a movie person. Like, I don't watch a lot of TV. We haven't had TV like almost our whole married life, my husband and I. We just don't watch TV. So, but we do watch a lot of movies. But I do love The Office. If you hear me quoting stuff, a lot of it's The Office and sometimes Parks and Rec now. But I watched a little bit of Duck Dynasty, but mostly those two. What has been my favorite discoveries after I downsized? My favorite discovery is that, wow, I'm not like heartbroken after the item is gone. Like when I did that KonMari video a little while ago, you in your mind, you play this saga of how you're gonna be grieving over these items that are missing, and I'm not. So that's been a really good discovery for me. And more on that from this next question, the new me. Love your videos. Question, how is your KonMari method coming along? I saw your video, I'm on step 3. Awesome. I'm doing paper today while sitting on the couch with a broken toe. Oh, I'm sorry. Healing for your toe. In the name of Jesus, have a wonderful trip. Thank you. So my KonMari journey is not going right now. I feel so bad. I got so busy. I wanted so bad to do the books. I guess that's stage 2. And I didn't get to. I got too busy. I had to go to town. Now I'm back working like crazy, but I want to. I still am inspired to do it. I just have to find the time, make the time, carve out the time to do that. But I want to do it so bad. So I haven't given up. That part's not closed, and I'm sorry about your toe. I really do. I pray that gets better immediately. Let us know if it does. That would be awesome testimony. Here's another one from Rachel Gentry, right before E. What is your favorite simplifying tip? Okay, my favorite simplifying tip. Well, I guess I would have to say from that KonMari book, if it doesn't spark joy, then you shouldn't keep it. That has been the simplest simplifying tip, if that's what I can say. It truly is the simplest simplifying tip. So that has been it. And I kind of pair it with the other thing for me is if it sparks a negative emotion or something negative, then get rid of it too, because that's not good. You don't need to be hoarding those kinds of emotions in your home. Your home should be a place of refuge and like where you can just, and if you have those stuff hanging around that's just like, then you don't need it. You don't need it. All right, more downsizing. Chrissy Smith, hello Chrissy. Congrats on making it to the 1,000. Yay! Thank you. Oh, my uncensored self. Yes. I would love to know more how you were able to downsize from a huge house to a small living space. Holy moly. Well, I kind of had to. I said yes to what God was asking me to do, and so you kind of just do it, and He gives you the grace to do it. So His grace has been the biggest way that I have been able to downsize, and honestly, this is how good He is. I started having these desires of I used to watch those tiny house documentaries, and I was going online and looking at everybody's tiny houses, and I had wanted a tiny house, like a house that would be half of one of these rooms. And I was like, oh, I could live in a tiny house. So the fact that I already had the desire to downsize, like extreme version, I think was His goodness, and that it's not really that bad how small of a space we have. It's like 1,000-ish, it's like 990. The challenging part is that we don't have many rooms to close doors. Like we have 2 rooms, and that's kind of all of our areas. So if we're frustrated with each other, because we do, everybody knows, or if we're trying to get some quiet space to work, that's a little hard. You can use other parts of the building, but honestly, there's so much going on in our outreach center that I get pulled away, and I just have to really make sure that I protect my time, and when I have my schedule to do the outreach, then I do it, and then when I'm home. It's hard to separate the two when you're living in the outreach center. That's been very challenging. But so I guess how I was able to do it, just all Jesus, He did it. And just the desire that I had already to downsize, that was huge. Huge. Art Mingle asks, love everything about your channel. Congrats. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Cheers. Sure you have many more. Question, do you play the guitar and sing? Would you play a song for us? Well, hello, Art Mingle. Yes, I do play the guitar and I sing. I can play piano too, and I can play flute and the cajon every once in a while, but my guitar is my main instrument. I've been playing guitar since I was 7, and I've been singing, golly, I've been singing, I don't know how long. Would I play a song for you? I could play a song for you. I don't know right now. I'll figure it out. I'll get you a song. But yeah, that would be fun. I sing mainly for Jesus. I usually sing worship songs and that's it. I don't really sing much else. I don't feel like I have time to sing anything else. So that's all I sing. But thank you for your question. Melissa Bell, and I'll sing. Melissa Bell asked, I believe you mentioned in one of your videos that you were in a band. Hello, Melissa. Yes, I was in a band. I was in a Christian, like a rock band, and it was called 39, and it was in Montana, and we actually got to go, we won like this big national Christian Battle of the Bands kind of deal, and we won the regionals in Nebraska, Lincoln, Nebraska, I believe it was, and then my babies were just little at the time, and then we went to Nashville, Tennessee, and we played, and we didn't win the big one, but it was kind of cool that we made it to Nashville. So that was kind of fun, and I don't know if I have like a clip or something that I could put there. Like all raw, like we never finished the recording process. The guy who was recording us actually quit his studio, and it's kind of embarrassing to listen to, but I might share it sometime. Little Protege says, I really love art videos. As a writer, I like to ask writing questions. So mine too is, have you done any other writing besides journaling or prayers? Actually, yes, I love to write. I used to blog big time along with my photography, and that's something that I really need to get back to doing. I love to write. It's just my blog. I'll put the link to that blog down in the description if you'd like to read some of this stuff. But it is still spiritual, what I write, but it's more like kind of deep thought, deep stuff, and that's kind of what I write about. Okay, I had a lot, this is kind of funny. Amy Fentress, you're hilarious, Amy. Look at how long her comment is. I was just laughing the whole way through about all of this. She had asked me, she said as a joke, have you had any more crickets in your air conditioner? That's funny because I did. Well, we thought we did. There was a cricket, and I'll post the video right now of what happened.
We're having more cricket problems. Watch. Looks like it's the air compressor for us again.
So yeah, we did end up finally getting rid of the cricket, but the real question that you asked was, have you ever tried the app called Photo Too Fun? I have not. I have not tried it. Honestly, I haven't even looked it up yet. Like, I should probably do that at some point. But is it awesome? Is it great? Let me know if it's awesome, because that would be fun. Thank you. I have a couple questions here about my tattoo. Amy, inquiring minds are curious about your tattoos. I have a funny story about that too. Emma Matthews, I don't know if you talked about more of your tattoos. I'd like to know about the one on your arm and if you have more. Thank you, Emma and Amy. How are y'all? Yeah, so I got a little bit of an earful from a person on YouTube land who shall remain nameless that was very not happy with my tattoos or my nose ring. She was very upset about it, and I'm just kind of like, bless your little heart. That's all I can do. So whatever, like some people don't like tattoos and they think they're bad, and that's okay. I'm not making her like that. What is that? The previews got the guy with who's gonna make him watch it. I'm not doing that to anybody. Everyone is, feel free to just move on if you don't like my stuff. But if you want to know, this tattoo, I have one right here. And sorry about my zit. I got a zit. That's a tattoo I have. And that one was my first tattoo. And I got it on my neck because I think really long and hard before doing anything to my body, because if it's permanent or if it's going to leave some sort of scar or something, like that's a big thing. You need to be careful about that and make sure. So since I was like 12, I've had this like fascination with a neck tattoo. I don't know why. And then when I saw Transformers, there's the blonde girl, the hot Australian. She was so pretty. And she had that tattoo on her neck. I'm like, that's it. I'm getting a tattoo on my neck. I love it. And I didn't know what to get. And so my husband picked out this pronunciation, I believe it's B'nai Ula or something like that, and it means the woman of virtue. It's basically the Proverbs 31 woman. I'm like, well, thanks, Dave. Like, now I have to live up. I didn't know it was. I didn't know what to put on there, and he's like, let me pick it out. And so it was kind of a surprise, and I trusted him and got it done, and I like it a lot. I really do. And it does remind me. It reminds me I need to strive to be that virtuous woman, like it says, you know, and she labors in the field. And I don't sew, I don't do that, but I do try to bring in money and stuff. And this tattoo, if you can see it, if it's not too dark, there is the verse Isaiah 44:5. This one will say, I am the Lord's, and that one will call the name of Jacob, and another will write on his hand, belonging to the Lord, and will name Israel's name with honor. And that in other translations will say, sometimes will write on their arm, and anything like hand or arm is like work, what you're doing. Working. And then also in Song of Solomon it says, I'll set you as a seal upon my heart, upon my arm. So it's kind of like my seal to the Lord, that I belong to him. So it says belonging to the Lord. I belong to the Lord. And then my music, all my music belongs to the Lord. And my photography belongs to the Lord. And then the owl is just because that's like my bird. I love owls. I've always loved owls. They see into the night. And I love the picture of that, even as people, when you're looking at people, that you could see into the places of their heart, that who they truly are. Not just like, you know, what you see on the outside, but you can see in what's harder to see. So that's why I like owls. So I might have to stop the thing if it gets light again, because it'll be like, ooh, like if I have the settings and it gets all bright again. Those are my tattoos. Catico 67, thank you for the giveaway, Allie. Where are you doing your filming? A locker room? Actually, these are my lockers, and that's why I go to Busy Mom Going Crazy. I think every home needs a wall of lockers in it. What do you keep in yours? So actually, Katie, I own a set of lockers. I bought these lockers off Craigslist for $200, and I'm so glad I did. I had this idea. I've always wanted a set of lockers. Not always, but I've had a desire for some lockers, and you know what? I like them. I knew that when I was moving into this place, we had no storage. And so I was like, I need some lockers. And so what do I keep in them? I keep all sorts of stuff. I do keep some homeschool stuff for the boys. I have a pet one in locker 31. I've got laundry detergent stuff in 56, some like utility towels in 51, my cat poop bags, that you know how you stick your bags, your grocery bags, sacks for cat litter, that's in 46. And I got, you know, some personal hygiene, like just like my toothbrushes and facial beauty goops in like 35. And I've got all sorts of stuff. I got some old selfie paper in 39, some scrapbook stuff. I got first aid. I keep here's some of my journals. This one's number 50, I believe. Is it 50? No, that one's 54. These are my journals, my old ones that I've filled up or whatever. That's in 54. I've got, what else are in here? Some oddball stuff. I don't know. I keep everything in there, and I still have room. And I'm trying my hardest to get everything in the lockers so that I can have clean space. But yes, I kind of film in a locker room. It's my locker room and they're mine, but I keep so much stuff, and they have been a lifesaver, because when you don't have any storage for like towels and stuff, after we hang up our towels to dry, once they're dry, they go back in the lockers. And what else? I've got books. I've got so much different stuff in there. Anyway, that's what I have in my lockers, and I love them. And they provide a nice little backdrop too, I think. So that's that. Maria Ricardo, you make me laugh so hard I snort. Love your videos. Questions. How do I keep from snorting when I laugh? Here's what I say. Don't stop snorting. I think it's funny and it's you, and you should just keep snorting. Just go with it. I snort sometimes too, but I think it's funny. It makes me laugh harder, which is the best. Like, everyone wants to laugh harder, right? That's funny. Thanks for your question. Here's a few. I have like 4 kind of the same, so I'm going to do this. Sandy 81181, day in the life. I so wait for YouTube to pop up and tell me you upload a new video because I know every single video brings a smile to my face. Aw, you're amazing. Thank you. You spark so much joy and you're truly awesome. Aw, I'm gonna cry. My question, just like your journaling, photos, and artwork. That's so awesome. You're amazing. Oh, great. I'm not gonna get a bit heck, I promise. My question would be, what does a regular Allie day look like with all the stuff going on? Work, homeschool, prayers, and so on. Keep rocking YouTube. And then I had some similar ones actually. Char B, hello, says, I'm wondering, how do you manage running a household, homeschool your boys, run a prayer house, and have time for your creative arts? Mind-blowing. Ellen Laney, hi Allie, I really enjoyed getting to know you through your videos. You're super sweet and very personable. I try to be, I do try. I was excited to learn you lived in San Antonio. I'm right up the highway in Bernie. Very cool, we should have a meetup. It's getting light out. What's an average week look like for you with homeschooling and all the church activities? Enjoy your trip. Thanks, Ellen. And then Suzanne Light, my girlfriend, my sister from the same mister, Suzanne. I'm excited. And I'm excited. And you know I'm your #1 subscriber. Loved you from the very beginning. My question, tell us what a typical week is like in the life of Allie Brown between scheduling prayer services, praise leader, homeschooling, photographer, etc. I bet this will be interesting. Love you, girl. Your videos make my day. Okay. I'm so glad that y'all asked because it depends what the day is, what my day looks like. So some of y'all asked week, and I do kind of have to say it from week to week. Sometimes it's month. Man, I should get Mr. Darcy so I can show you. Sunday, I am the praise and worship leader for our church, and so Sunday looks like as I wake up early, get ready, go downstairs, start hooking up all the stuff for sound, and then we have, we do our church a little bit different. We have everyone come in, we're greeting everybody, and then my pastor preaches a word first, then we pray with people if they want prayer, and then we have our worship service, which we have found it to be awesome doing it that way. And then after church, usually I'm just like, getting in folks' faces and asking how they're doing, like truly sincerely, just seeing how my friends are, my church family is. And then once I usually end up not even leaving until like 2 o'clock or something, and that's when, well, not 2 o'clock, that's an exaggeration, about I'd say 12:30, because the second church comes in. So we have this big building, and then we have another group, Double Edge Ministries, that uses our building for their church. And so because we're super non-competitive like that, we're just like, hey, you need a place to do church and come on over. So I get to see all of my folks from Double Edge, and I love them to pieces. And so when I say hi to them and their service starts, I usually go grab a bite to eat, like lunch or something, and then we'll come back and fellowship again with Double Edge. And then the evening usually consists of David getting ready for, he has a prayer class that he teaches, he facilitates it on Sunday evenings, and I just kind of work a little bit. Since Sunday's not truly our Sabbath for our family, I still work a little bit behind the computer and hang out with the boys and stuff. And I try to get to bed early. Oh, here comes the sun. I'm gonna have to change. I wonder how long it's gonna last. Okay, where was I? I'm going to bed on time because I need to wake up early for Monday. Oh my gosh, is it going down again? So that's Sunday, and then Monday I get up early. I try my hardest to get up at 6 a.m. in the morning because I like to have my coffee and my breakfast and my quiet time with God. So that's the only time I can. If I don't wake up early to do that, then I don't get it, because I'm go, 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 go. And then about 8 o'clock, this is about every day, Monday through Friday, 6 o'clock, make my coffee, breakfast, about 6:30 to 8, I'll have my quiet time, and then about 8 o'clock, I'll wake up the boys to eat breakfast and get ready to do their morning chores, and then I try to start, and I try to get myself situated for what I'm gonna do for the day, and about 9 a.m. I start them on their homeschool, and we start off with like a devotional time together and all that, and I print out their stuff on Homeschool Sketch Track, and that's pretty much every day, I do that Monday through Friday. Tuesdays we actually have off. Tuesday is our true Sabbath. And I know folks are like, Tuesday? Well, in Romans, Paul talks about like, really, it doesn't matter which day you choose as long as you take one day out of the 7 to really rest and refresh and be with your family and love on the Lord. So Tuesday is the only day that we have to, well, yeah, I have, David even still does a little bit of stuff, but that we have to like do nothing. I don't do school, I don't do filming, I don't do work, I am with my family, and I am just relaxing with my family. So that's Tuesday. But Monday, homeschool, normal day, and then I'm just working with Allie Brown photography stuff. The evenings are sometimes free, and that's a day that I have available for shooting. Seniors on Wednesday, we have, and David is facilitating most of the prayer house, so he's mostly the doorkeeper. Since he left his career, I don't open the door much for folks unless he asks me to. So I don't do that much, but I do say hello to everybody and stuff. Wednesday, same thing, same schedule. Wednesday we have chores here at the building that we have to do, so we kind of check up on the bathrooms and clean them. That's a lighter day of chores. And then Wednesday night I have a prayer set with my friend Ashley, and we do a set together Wednesday evening. And then Thursday, same thing, but for at like 1 o'clock I have a staff meeting here at the Rev, the Outreach Center. Also Wednesdays was my laundry day. Every other Wednesday is laundry. Thursdays is his meeting day, and also in the evenings, that's a day for Allie Brown photography shooting. I'm kind of balancing homeschool and my business kind of during the day. Friday, same thing, wake up, homeschool, and then business stuff kind of in between the homeschool and Friday evening. I have a worship set, 2-hour-long worship set that I do for prayer house. And then Saturday, big day of chores at the Outreach Center. We have to really do mostly the whole second floor of the building. And what else? We do that. We kind of try to take it easy a little bit. I film a lot on Saturdays. Usually I film Friday evenings, like today, and Saturdays is usually when I film. Sometimes I can squeeze in Wednesdays, not normally. But so that's when I film. So I just have to be very habitual. The only reason I'm able to do everything that I do is because I have to make habits, and I never was like that before, but I had to. And I do things like, y'all might think I'm gross, but you know what? David doesn't care about a little bit of hairy legs, you know? Like I don't spend time shaving my legs all the time. And I should probably. It's probably gross to some people. I'm not crazy. I'm not like a hippie and like going around with hairy legs, but I just won't wear shorts if I have hairy legs. You know what I mean? I'm just keeping it real, y'all. I could be like a cricket right now with my hairy legs. Anyway, I don't take time on some things so that I can give time to other things. So I eat the same breakfast every single morning. I eat my omelet. I eat an omelet, and that's all I eat. And I try to just keep habits so that I can save time. I've decreased my clothes, so I don't have to spend time like, you know, figuring out what to wear, because I only have a little bit to wear. You'll see me wearing the same shirts in some of these videos because it's all I got now, and it's awesome. It saves me so much time. So that's kind of what a week looks like. It's very, very hectic sometimes. I do take my Sabbath though on Tuesday, because if I don't, I start feeling it, and it's just like, ooh, it can wear on me. So anyway, that's that. Shea Pup. Congrats on 1,000 subscribers. Thank you. You are just such fun to watch and so personable, so it doesn't really surprise me. I have a request for you. Can you show us your dog in a video? And if you could sometime do a what's in your purse bag video. Dogs and purses are 2 of my favorite things besides planner and stationery. I was gonna say. I'm just kidding. I'm always looking forward to your next videos. Thank you. You're welcome. I really don't carry a purse. Here's my purse right here. This is my purse and my burpees. This is pretty much my purse now, my pocket thing, and I can go through this when I take my cards out and whatnot. And if you want me to, I'll be happy to do that. Oh, my dog. Let me look at my dog. Hold on one second. Here's Tozer. Golly, this is Tozer. He's like a baby. He's like a very large mini schnauzer. He's not quite a mini, but he's not really a standard either. So this is him. He's black and he does not shed, and I love him. Look at everybody, Tozer. Okay, he's like freaking out because he's on a chair. Say hi. That's my dog. That's Tozer. Say hi. You see Tozer? Oh my gosh. He doesn't like it, I guess. He doesn't like it, but that's my dog. I should probably show it to him to you in a different way. Oh, it's dark now. I gotta change the settings. So that's my dog Tozer. And I named him Tozer because my husband said he didn't like old lady dogs. And I named him Tozer because he loves the author A.W. Tozer, and so it kind of made him kind of like him. So anyway, that's why his name's Tozer. My last question is from Sarah Berry. Yay, congratulations, girl. I'm so glad I found you. I am too. I so look forward to your videos. I wish you lived closer. We have so much in common. Wouldn't that be awesome? We could all just translate to everybody. My question is, where do you see yourself in 5 years? And I did keep this one for last. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? Deep enough for you? In 5 years, I hope to see that our prayer house is, well, not our prayer house. I hope to see that the San Antonio Tabernacle is 24/7. Like, I would hope to see all the musicians and the leaders in the city get in unity together and just get our prayer house. I keep saying our. It is ours, like it's the city's, but not like mine and David's, but the prayer house would be 24/7. Because he's worthy of 24/7 worship. I hope to see my business, fluid, and I have a good workflow and I have a good steady amount of clients coming in. Right now, I don't have that. I'm still working so hard to get my name out for high school seniors. I need to figure out how to do that better. It's been really tough and hard for my market that I'm trying to reach. I hope to see my sons just really kind of tapping into what they want to do, like long term for like careers, and see what their bents are so that I can start investing into them. We can learn it together and start working towards those goals. For me personally, I would love to be at my goal weight for sure by then. I would love to run a half marathon. That would be wonderful. I would love that. I love to run. It would be so awesome to have a sink in my place if I could have one. Oh my gosh, that would be so wonderful. I don't know what else in 5 years. 5 years. It'd be really neat to see how this channel turns out, like to see if I could make it where maybe I wouldn't have to be so, dependent upon the income that comes in from my photography, which is non-existent right now. It would be nice to see if I could make maybe the YouTube more my income, with the ad monetization, with the ads and stuff. Yeah, golly, there's so much I want to do in 5 years. What else do I want to do? I don't know. I don't know what else I want to do. That's kind of about it in a nutshell. Sorry this is super long, but I really wanted to answer all these fun questions because I love answering them and I love sharing a little bit of stuff with y'all, and I hope you enjoyed it. And I have a bunch of other ones too. That was my personal section. I have a photography quick Q&A with homeschool one, and then I have like the YouTube, lots of YouTube and journaling questions. And faith stuff too, so like spiritual stuff. So that was just personal. That was all that came in from personal. So I hope you enjoyed it, and stay tuned for some other ones. I'll kind of put them in between some other things that I do so that you don't get bored of just seeing Q&A videos or whatever. But I hope y'all enjoyed it, and I will see you later. Bye. I'm really hoping that the clouds stay low. I change my settings every time the sun changes. I don't like it. It'll be like, ooh.